Isang mapagpalang hapon sa ating lahat. Today, I am going to share with you one of my cultural researches entitled Marinducanon Folk Songs in the Context of Cultural Awareness, Promotion, and Preservation. We know that folk music has always been an integral part of a people's socio-cultural formation, serving many social functions, ranging from steering tales of heroes, achieving the impossible, to little musical gems that emphasize the virtues promoted by, as well as vices denounced by, the society it originates from. Despite its wide range of uses, one thing remains certain. Folk music will always be a reflection of the social environment it is confined to, and adapts accordingly to reflect the changes experienced by the social environment is prevalent in. My study is focused in the island province of Marinduque. As you see, I have here the map of the Philippines pointing out to Marinduque Island Province. And Marinduque is composed of primarily of 6 towns: Boac, Mogpog, Santa Cruz, Torrejos, Buenavista, and Gasan. This small island province of the Philippines has a selected local folk songs. And with that, I proceeded to my methodology, and I call this the Asuncion Folkloric Music Research Methodology. In the beginning, we need to have the preliminary interview. Pupunta tayo sa mga lugar, mga bundok, tabing ilog, tabing dagat, bukid, halos malagubat na lugar. Magtatanong tayo kung meron tayong naririnig o kung meron tayong nalalaman na meron silang inaawit na isang katutubong awit. At ang tinutukoy ko dito ay ang tinatawag nating folk song. At the time na ma-determine natin na meron isang awit na nag-exist in a particular place, then we proceed to the raw vocal recording. Ito yung pinapakanta natin yung mga old folks na hindi nila alam na nire-record ang kanilang boses, kasi there are 2 ways in recording their voices. First, pag nalaman nila na naka-record sila, nahihiya sila and they don't sing it completely. Napuputol, may mga adjustments tayong ginagawa. Ang second approach, itatago natin ng lihim ang recorder para makita natin yung sense of continuity in sharing the rendition of their folk songs. The third is the musical transcription. Yung musical transcription, ito yung medyo mahirap na part. Kasi, hindi lang ako ang music teacher dito. I still consult another music experts for them to identify the theoretical aspect of the flow of melody, the nuances, anong dapat nang ilagay natin doon, specifically pag gagawin itong piano piece. No? So, sa musical transcription, meron tayong series of recorded music na minsan hindi nagtutugma o kadalasan mas masyadong mataas ang tono o bumababa o na-out of tune sila. So it is very hard for the researcher to find the exact tune. However, we need to consult another people or another musicians so that they can identify what is really good for our musical transcription. And then after that, once na nagawa na natin yung pyesa, nabuo na, we proceed to the validation of it. When we say validation, babalik ka sa community na pinuntahan mo. And this time, hindi sila ang kakanta. Ikaw na ang kakanta, applying all the exact notes that you have transcribed in the piece. So pag kinanta mo yun sa kanila, a-agree sila. At pag nag-agree sila, na yun ang tono, ganun ang timing, then that is the documentation of your research. So dun pa lang tayo papasok sa tinatawag nating documentation. Okay. Um, we have the results and discussions each time we present a paper. And the results of this research is applicable in all year levels. What I'm trying to say is lahat ng mga research nating folk songs are applicable in the learning competencies given by DepEd. So, pagpupunta tayo sa DepEd section, from grade 1 to grade 10, lahat ng mga folk songs, local folk songs, ay nagagamit nila. Sa grade 1, this could be used during the second grading period. Sa grade 2, second grading period. Sa grade 3, second grading period. Grade 4, grade 5, grade 6 sa second grading period. Sa grade 7, pwedeng magamit ang mga research local folk songs sa fourth grading period. Sa grade 8, it is optional. Pwedeng magamit kahit anong grading period. Sa grade 9, mas applicable ang local folk songs sa second and third grading period. At sa grade 10, lalong applicable to sa second grading period. Now, in the case of Marinduque, we have Marinduque State College that offers BSE major in MAPE and BSE major in music education. For the students taking up BSE major in MAPE, they can use the local research folk songs in MAPE 2, which is solfeggio and applied piano. They can use it in MAPE 5, Philippine and Asian music. And this is applicable in humanities too in the fundamentals of music. And for the BSc major in music education, they can use these songs in music 2 for piano class 1, which is piano lesson for the adult beginner. Music 8, piano class 2, simplified folk songs, specifically Filipino folk songs. Music 10, Philippine Music 2. This comprises kundiman, patriotic love songs with positive values, and all local folk music. And Music 12, which is Asian music, arts, dance, and culture. So, in the entire province of Marinduque, both DepEd and CHED can use the research folk songs, which was taken from bundok, dagat, mga malalayong lugar, lahat sila ay nagagamit ng dalawang departamento ng edukasyon, ang Department of Education and ang Commission on Higher Education. Now, these songs has been presented in the international conferences, like one in Central Luzon State University. Nagkaroon ako ng presentation ng documentation of Sulong Aking Tandang, Alamat ng Dalawang Puting Gansan, Isang Buong Dayap, a poster category, which was held in Hotel Supreme Convention Center, Baguio City in April 2007. And then this was presented in the national conference during the 4th Tayabas Province Studies Conference, o tinatawag nating SUOB, Sulong Aking Tandang, a folk song from Grason, Marinduque, at Nawawalang Paraiso Resort, Tayabas, Quezon, Philippines in August 2007. This is a combination of a research local folk song with creative folkloric dance. And then another presentation is during the international conference in West Visayas State University and National Research Council of the Philippines, The Unheard Folk Songs of Marinduque. This was presented in Amigo Terrace Hotel, Iloilo City, Philippines in February 2008. And then this paper was presented by Central Escolar University during the International Research Conference in Sri Lanka. And the title is The Lifestyle and Folk Songs of Marinduque Integrated in the Proposed Enhanced Curriculum. This was held in Sri Lanka. And then this study was also included in CEU Research Foundation Forum, Folk Songs in the Lifestyle of Marinduqueños, taken from the Graduate School Research Journal from 2008-2009, Volume 15 number 1 of the Central Escolar University, Mendiola, Manila. And finally, I have included this paper in my dissertation. The title is Analysis of Selected Marinduque Folk Songs, Basis for Education, Curriculum Indigenization. This is presented at the Graduate School of the Central Escolar University, Manila. Okay, so this is the example of the research journal of the Central Escolar University, the example of Fort Tayabas Province Conference, and this is the presentation of my dissertation, including the local folk songs of Marinduque. Okay. The folk songs was also included during a master's thesis recital entitled Philippine Music, a Symphony of Sublime Cultural Heritage, which was held at Librada Avellino Auditorium. And then, all these folk songs was presented at the Department of Agriculture, Baracalan, One Province, One Product Showcase. These are all the Marinduque folk songs and dances by at SM Mega Mall, Manila. And then there was this Department of Science and Technology Fellowship Night, a regional cultural presentation, which was held in Subic Bay sometime in February 2006. And then there was this National Commission on Culture and the Arts, the cultural show of local folk music and dances, held at Intramuros, Manila during the NCCA's Ani ng Sining Month celebration. And then the MSC Sambayang Sining Lahi performed these local folk songs during the Gabi ng Pamana Regional Olympics Fellowship Night. It was a cultural presentation invited within and outside the province of Marinduque. And then this song was presented during the Regional Diocesan Youth Commission, just a night of cultural show, participated by the Quezon, Marinduque, Laguna, Batanes, Romblon in April 8, 2013. And the Sandiwang Kayumangi Cultural Group performed this at the PhilAm Manila in Manila, Philippines. So these are the pictures of the shows of the cultural presentation that involves the local folk songs of Marinduque. The Mimarupa presentation in Subic Bay. This was taken in SM Mega Mall, Manila. As we participate in the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, Subcommission on the Arts, Philippine Arts Festival in 2012, Ani ng Sining, Tradisyon at Inobasyon. So, lahat ng aming present ay Marinducanon, folk music with creative folk dances. So here are the pictures of the presentations. This picture was taken during the MSC Olympics, the cultural presentation and competition, wherein my students won the first place, performing some of the local folk songs of Marinduque. Now, we have already the recording material of these folk songs. The music recording of selected Marinducanon folk songs is now on compact disc vocals and -1, which was done in Manila, Philippines in 2005. And the folk songs has been featured in the article on preserving the original Marinduque folk songs published in Philippine Daily Newspaper, Manila, September 2007 in Daily Inquirer. And there is a video clip of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts presented in national TV I was interviewed by Professor De Leon, the chairman of NCCA, where I was able to explain and demonstrate how to play and how to sing Marinducanan folk songs. It was done during the Holy Week of 2015. So as I have mentioned before, this is presented in the Philippine Daily Inquirer, feature article on preserving the original Marinduque folk song, September 27, 2007, by Gerald Kerubin. So that's the Inquirer. Uh, all our local music was mentioned in the newspaper. And this is the video clip by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts presented in national TV with Felipe De Leon Jr. And now, I have come to make a piano book that consists of Marinduque Island folk songs. This is the example of the book entitled Pakinggi, a piano arrangement for beginners. And this has been submitted to the National Library, National Commission for Culture and the Arts, and the National Library of the Philippines. I have been invited to discuss Marinducanan folk songs during the following seminar workshops. The first one was during the uh, Department of Education teachers teaching music in the 214 elementary and high schools, both in public and private institutions in the division of Marinduque. The title of the seminar is Learning the Ropes of Marinduque Folk Songs. This was held in St. Joseph's Hall, Gasan, Marinduque in November 30, 2011. And I have distributed 214 copies of Pakinggi piano books to all attending teachers. Now, my research was able to earn award and recognition. The first is Best in Research, Culture and Arts category. I was given a gold medal during the 96 commencement exercises, Central Escolar University, Manila, Philippines, 2006. This is just one way of presenting our local folk music. And then another certificate of recognition, a certificate for using the recorded folk songs with interpretative dances during a cultural night competition during the 407th Araw ng Gasan celebration, Municipality of Gasan, Province of Marinduque in August 18, 2016. So this is the example of the certificate of recognition that I received. And now, as we go on with the conclusion, folk songs play a pivotal role in defining the societal setup of a place, particularly the countryside. They portray the image, lifestyle, as well as the livelihood of a local Marinducanan folk songs have been the means to continuously promote and preserve Marinduque's culture, values, tradition, practices, and most of all, its individuality for a long time. With the proven track of use and application as explicitly presented in the findings and discussions, the awareness, promotion, and preservation of the Marinducanan folk songs certainly has a continuing part in instilling to future generations the zeal to preserve the music of the ancestry. With that, maraming salamat po at isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat.